Success had kissed Ethan's doorstep, but it wasn't love yet. It was a test. Dream fuel was growing fast, but growth was hungry, and hunger demanded fire. His phone never stopped buzzing. Investors, interviews, meetings, deadlines. He barely slept. Ambition became both his fuel and his fever. The small diner boy was gone. Now Ethan wore tailored suits and quiet power. He rented a small office downtown, walls humming with restless energy. His team was tiny, but they believed in his madness like soldiers in a dream. Every morning he reminded them, "We're not building an app, we're building hope." His eyes burned from sleepless nights, but his vision never blinked. The news called him the new face of tech resilience. He smiled and kept coding. But not everyone celebrated. Competitors began to copy, critics began to bite. "Let them," he said. "They can copy my idea, not my obsession." He turned pain into progress, rejection into strategy, and fear into motion. The hustle wasn't pretty. It was sweat, caffeine, and unshakable belief. Money came slowly, but momentum came fast, and that was enough. He started hiring young dreamers like he once was, hungry for purpose. One of them was Sophia, a marketing genius with fire in her words. Her voice was calm, her ideas sharp. Together they made chaos look graceful. "You need presence," she said. "The world should not just see you, but feel you." For the first time, Ethan realized success isn't built alone. It's multiplied. They worked side by side, coffee after coffee, night after night. Somewhere between deadlines and dreams, they began to understand each other. Her laughter softened the edges of his relentless focus. She saw in him what the world saw later, a storm pretending to be calm. But Ethan knew love was a distraction he couldn't afford yet. His empire was still clay, not marble. One wrong move could shatter everything. So he hid his feelings behind deadlines and endless meetings. The pressure grew. His first investor demanded faster results, bigger numbers. "You can't rush greatness," Ethan said, "but you can ruin it trying." The investor pulled out, half the team panicked, the rest froze. For a moment, the dream trembled. Bills piled up like storm clouds. Ethan didn't sleep for 3 days. He rebuilt the app's code line by line. Sophia stayed, her faith unshaken. "You'll rise," she whispered. "You always do." On the 4th night, the servers crashed. His nightmare turned real. He stared at the screen in silence, heart pounding like a funeral drum. Then he smiled. A mad, determined smile. "Let's rebuild it better." The team stared at him, exhausted, inspired, terrified. That week became legend. The week of fire, they later called it. He slept on the floor, ate once a day, and coded until his fingers bled. And then, one dawn, the servers came back online. Stronger, faster, perfect. Dream Fuel 2.0 launched, smoother, sleeker, smarter, and it exploded. Downloads doubled, then tripled. Success came roaring back. Sophia cried when she saw the numbers. Ethan just exhaled. "We did it." This time, investors came begging, not him chasing them. He shook their hands politely, but in his eyes burned a silent warning. "You left when it rained," he thought. "Don't expect shade when it shines." The money came in waves, and Ethan surfed each one like destiny's favorite. He bought his first luxury car, a matte black Lamborghini Huracan. Not for show, but as a reminder of every night he walked home hungry. He drove it alone through empty streets, whispering, "We're not done yet." His apartment became a penthouse. Glass walls, city skyline, quiet pride. But amid all that shine, he still ate noodles on the floor some nights, because he knew comfort kills dreams faster than failure ever could. His next idea was already growing. Fuel Corp, a tech empire in the making. It would revolutionize self-growth, connecting motivation with real results. Dream Fuel was the spark, he said. Fuel Corp will be the fire. Sophia smiled. "Then let's light the world, shall we?" The nights returned, long, merciless, but filled with meaning. Success had demands now. Conferences, media, endless appearances. But Ethan never forgot the diner, the streetlight, the boy with no name. He visited his old neighborhood once wearing a hoodie, not a suit. The diner was gone, replaced by a gas station. Progress had swallowed history. He stood there quietly, feeling both loss and gratitude. "You didn't fail," he whispered to his past self. "You just began early." Back in his office, he watched Sophia talk strategy. She looked unstoppable. He wondered if success meant building empires or rebuilding himself. Hustle is holy, he thought. But peace is expensive. Still, the fire in his veins refused to cool. Destiny wasn't done. New investors lined up. Global expansion was next. The world finally knew his name, but Ethan knew. The best chapters were ahead. For every scar he earned, a door opened somewhere unseen. The boy who once cleaned tables was now cleaning the world of limits. His journey wasn't about money anymore. It was about proof. Proof that belief can rewrite destiny, line by line, code by code. He stood at his window, city glowing below, whispered, "The fire's alive." And in that glow, his reflection didn't show a man. It showed a movement. "The hustle never ends," he said softly, "but neither does the dream." The night outside smiled back, and the legend of Ethan burned brighter.